Alright, so this time we'll be doing the bog standard build after trying out Electrocute. Electrocute definitely empowers the ganks, but the standard Conqueror page for Ambessa plays like every bruiser. It's going to be a little weaker early in terms of raw attack power, but what you gain is some durability. Conqueror plus Triumph, that's going to give you extra HP. The AD, and just in general, the Conqueror stacks up so quickly for Ambessa. You have so many instances of damage, so that stacks up pretty quick. One thing to know with Conqueror 2 is that it heals you based on 8% of the damage you deal. With AoE abilities, you get to hit multiple champions. And Ambessa's Q hits hard. So when you get that healing, it's going to work pretty well. Ambessa's ulti also gives you healing based on your lifesteal. So I'm not sure if that applies to Conqueror. I guess you could run Legend Bloodline in that case, but having the healing on the abilities from that is interesting regardless. So we get more HP this way. We're going to get Legend Haste until we know better. Maybe Legend Bloodline works. And then Coop, Cut Down, Last Stand. Any one of them you run is kind of good. I'm going to run Coop because let's kill some bad guys. And then Secondary Sudden Impact plus Treasure Hunter seems pretty reasonable. Unlike the Electrocute page running Relentless Hunter, the Treasure Hunter is going to give us more gold comboed with Triumph. Sudden Impact is kind of a no-brainer. It's just so much damage packed into this rune because you're permanently dashing. So that combo with double adaptive and scaling, and we're good to go. For the jungle path, I feel like we should just do a standard clear as well. If we're going the Conqueror page, we're powering up towards the mid game, so we really don't have to spam out those early ganks like the farm max path. So let's start top side and then clear it on down. Do our 3 camps here. Sometimes you'll have the option to gank mid, but more often than not, we're heading from wolves to the raptors. And I think just do the red buff, do Krugs. Once you're finished with Krugs, you have the option to gank bot lane, wrap it around for the scuttle crab, and you can play things out from there. As any bruiser champion, you're really going to excel in that scuttle crab skirmish. And with Ambessa, where you have so much mobility, even if you have to approach it from pretty bad circumstances, like mid's pushed in and the enemy has the prio in the river, like, you can kind of get away with it because you can just dash away 3 times. You can really poke your head out there and do your worst on Scuttle Crab. But when you're going to win, dude, you can run them down from here all the way to like here. God bless. Now, let's say we're uncontested on Scuttle. You just finish that bad boy. And then once you finish the Scuttle, then you're in a pretty good position on the bot side here. Bring it around town and flank the bot lane, or go mid lane and try for a quick gank. You don't want to spend too much time on these plays. Just know that you also don't want to immediately reset off the Scuttle Crab, because if you start the buff on the top side, you have a lot of time to play with on the bot side as you finish your clear, and you want to look for a play so that you can compound that play into an objective on turn 2. When you reset, clear the camps, and then are in position for the dragon. For example, Ambessa is also very good at counter ganking the enemy jungler, so as you're going along the full clear, let's say you're on Raptors and the enemy 3 camps mid. You can always show up to that, do the play, do a scuttle, clean up your camps, and then reset. So this path is very basic, and I think is going to be very easy for every player of all skill levels to use. I think the hard part of Ambessa Jungle really is going to be the mechanics, especially for newer players. But hopefully in the video you'll get a better idea of how to use her and how to play out the fights. And yeah, hope you enjoy. Alrighty, welcome back to the jungle. Let's see what Ambessa can do here. We're against Graves this time. I'm sure Graves is a fine matchup because he's pretty mobile himself. Although Ambessa has all these dashes, still have to compete with any of the ranged champions that we'll be chasing into. Usually the disadvantage that we have too is that I'm a melee champ. I'm a single melee champ. If I'm chasing into one ranged champion, that means I'm chasing into them and their team every single time. So Graves, Hui, Ezreal, Seraphine. Yep, if I'm going to be hitting one of them, I'll probably be hitting all of them. Q, auto, and then we'll smite this, and then save the W for the small Krugs. Slightly buffer that animation. The W is like the slowest one that she has. And the world's slowest red buff, but we get the job done. What? They put a ward down. That really helps me. Shows me that Graves has invaded my blue side. So I'll just go for his blue side. I really don't care either. It's Garen. It's Garen Mundo. I don't want to be up there. Let's use the ability to get into this guy's jungle faster, but that really, really is nice that we saw Graves in our blue side. So 12 CS means he has our camps there. Okay. There's the fear, but like, W, flash, Q, Q. What? The shield from Hui? Man. Well, at least we chunked him. Because he took all of my blue side camps, so I have to answer with his red side camps, or I'll be too far behind in XP. Try to get that W on top of him. That's kind of my favorite combo, the W flash. Because once you're on top of them with that shield, then you can use the E to slow them, and then choose where you dash to next. Man, there's no guarantee of where that Graves goes, if he goes to his blue side or if he resets. So doing these Krugs would come at a risk. But with Mundo moving the way he is, I think we're fine. Smite that. And we can use the E to finish these off. Oh. Mr. Mundo, it's time to die. You know, with how long I'll be on the map too, I guess I can get my respawn blue side camps. Ouchie mama. W. E. Auto Q. Auto Q. Alright. Thank you for picking Garen. Into the river. I suppose my raptors are compromised. Man. They'll show me to gank. $430. That's when we finish this clear. Let's see if the Gromp is up by now. Yippee, this is the respawn Gromp, so it'll take us a while. Go ahead and use my smite. Graves with 32 CS, that means he only took the Raptors, so I still have the Krugs. So although this is like a super slow first turn, it's gonna be fine. I'll do all of my camps and then reset, then I'll have a lot of time. A lot of time for plays. Most players would just schizo post here. Schizo post resetting. Me personally, I'm farming all the camps. I know one thing's for sure with Ambessa. XP, very good. Only way to get XP? From the camps. You miss out on more opportunities for plays, but like I think this champ is way better suited reactively ganking rather than actively ganking. Jinx is super low too, so as I'm on the bot side here, could try for a play. It runs the risk of giving up the void grubs. Hi guys. Hi guys, is this warded? Let me know. Doesn't look like it. Some damage onto Ezreal. Auto Q, auto E, auto Q, auto W. Nice, slam him down. Get that shield too so the turret doesn't even deal that much damage. We are in a good position to dive this Seraphine, and we might as well try because I have no other plays. 30, alrighty. That's that. I'm fine with that, that's pretty good. I got the kill too, so that's more gold for me. Alright, back to the top side and we'll clear it down again. Pickaxe, longsword, longsword, and then just give me the Caulfields. Stack that ability haste with the legend haste that I get, so now I'll have 14 ability haste. More ability haste simply means more clear speed. The clear is very gated by the Q cooldown. No matter how many extra autos or the W and E's you get off, you just need that second rotation of Q and you're inevitably clearing faster. Especially when we're going camp to camp. The standard full clear. Gray's finishing off those void grubs and is okay. Oh! I can win this. Q and then just Q smite. I win that so hard. E, he's slowed. Auto. Auto is fine. W. Auto. That shield is massive. Every single time I see that W shield, I'm like, what the fuck is that? It's based off a 120% AP ratio too. if I'm not mistaken. Maybe that's another ability. Anyways, it's based off your bonus AD, so the pickaxe in the call fields gives us that tankiness with the W. Look at that shield. Doesn't last that long, but that's why you want to use it at the start. The enemy will always be dumping their abilities right at the get-go. Now we do a standard full clear hit level 7, and we are going to be super strong. That will show you, Mr. Graves. Now I'm really focused on afterwards is like these reactive ganks. We're going to just naturally be in position. If plays happen in the meanwhile, sure we can get involved, but it's not what I'm looking for. Why? Because the XP is so strong, man. We play like super neutrally, so skipping the camps offensively, just not the juice. That's how I was playing her to begin with, and that's just not the juice. You want dragon? Hot dog. Give me a second, I'll be there. A bit much, but I can follow up. Get as close as I can here. And ulti. Auto, Q. Auto, Q. Auto, W. Auto, flash, and she's already dead. Me and Vex are like, what? Oh, I missed my Q! This isn't good. He missed his W. Auto, E. Auto. 3 set. Dragon's on the board, but listen, we got better stuff to do. We got 2,000 gold. What should we build? Ninja Tabby, I suppose, to stay true to the Bruiser build. So, Ruby Crystal Cloth Armor Sweeper. I can just reset to the Dragon. I'm gonna go topside. You know what I didn't consider? We have the 10% armor pin. That goes up to 20, and that's really going to help us against Graves and Mundo. Usually those champions are too tanky for any Bruiser champs. Bruiser champs usually have flat damage. On our Q, we have max health physical damage. Combo that with the max health damage from Eclipse now. So with the Eclipse completed, Cloth Armor Ruby Crystal, not only do we deal good damage, but we can take quite a bit of damage. Graves is on the bot side for sure. He got his kill, but I'm getting this whole red side. And I can gank top and do the void grubs. I'm in business. For him to do that, like, sure, it works out. You got your kill, but, like, good luck later, man. He's about to see the truth as I over-level his ass. Maxing the E second, increasing the slow, lowering the cooldown. Looks like Garen already used his ignite. It's not good. Cut off the wave here so that it actually crashes. I think we have a good chance to dive. E, Q, Q. Alright. Boom. Didn't even really take damage. I took 2 turret shots and it didn't matter. Ambessa's so balanced, so balanced. Don't really care what's happening bot side either. Option 1, try for solo kill on Hui. Option 2, free scuttle and void grubs. I'll take option 2. Use that first rotation of Q and then I'll pull these together to get the AoE damage. Every single ability is AoE. You know, I'm really not taking damage from these two. Really shows this champion sustain. This is actually crazy and I'm full HP. If I'm Bel'Veth, I'm like half HP on these right now. Super balanced. Alrighty, void grubs are done. Now I go back to my jungle, clear it down, and this is where we start over-leveling the Graves where he flipped bot side. Because I got his camps, the objective, the scuttle, and my camps. And it's up to him to stop me in the meanwhile. So I'm level 9. I'm a solo laner at this point. Yeah, he got some raptors. Yeah, but did he get Krugs? Does he get out alive? Let's see. Hi, guys. E, Q, and I didn't forget about you, Seraphine. Sweeper. Auto. Q, auto, Q, auto. She's surprisingly tanky. And right into bot lane. I can overstay for a gank easily. Ezreal's not showing, that's fine. They might scare Hui away, but I have my ulti to really reach for a play. Not even necessary. I'll take the Raptors on my way out and call it a day. We'll get a reset off. E? Q? Good smite by him. Why could he see me? Yeah, legit, why? Weird. Time to go home. You know, I feel pretty tanky with these Ninja Tabi. Their team comp is kind of squishy, so I'm conflicted on the Black Cleaver or the Spear, so I'm just going to go for the Spear of Sojin. I think this will be better against the ranged champions. Landing my abilities is more useful against them, whereas shredding their armor, it just shouldn't be as useful against Hui, Ezreal, and Seraphine. So Pickaxe, Ruby Crystal, Longsword. I really didn't get that many items this recall. W. Smite. Q. Damn, I really need to use the E first. I want to... I obviously want to land the Q and then slow him, but that's the price I pay now. Surprised they die there. Can't really go in by myself, but what I can do is help the Jinx. Kind of a waste of time at this point. You're going to die to Vex. Oh! Well, eventually here. W. Auto. Q. Come on. E. Auto. 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 Ulti. Well, the idea is there. Just a little bit off. That's the thinnest skill shot they've ever made. They call that the centimeter Peter. Well, Graves, you've killed the Jinx again, but at what cost? So now we're going to complete that jungle item, get close to level 11. Graves is level 8. Lol. We keep powering up too, because inevitably I have to clash with these ranged champions. It's not going to be successful if I don't have a lot of levels. I can't just be like a half-ass 3 kills, 3 deaths, average Joe. I am Ambessa here and carry this. Need a lot of levels, because whenever we collide, I'll be a lot tankier with more levels. Alrighty, bang. Level 11, thank you very much. Scuttle will give me that Spear of Sojin, I'll be super strong. It is quite a bit of farming, but it is what it is. Spear of Sojin will give us 45 AD, 450 HP, which is a lot. 25 basic ability haste, and our abilities deal more damage stacking up as we hit people. Legend haste, Spear of Sojin, Eclipse, ability haste, and yeah. Yeah, we have a lot of ability haste on our basic abilities now. The Q is on a 6 second. The E is on a 6 second. So that's pretty manageable. We'll be able to go in and out of the fight. Oh. Any team fight, guys? What are we thinking? My Jinx is just already dead. It's kind of funny, on a new champion, I feel like a noob. I don't pay attention at all of what's going on macro-wise. It's just what my champion wants to do. Careful. Vex in, flash, E, auto, Q, ulti. Gotcha. Auto, W. Auto, E, Q, auto, Q. It's like so easy, I'm full HP. E, auto. What? It's that easy, eh? It's that easy. I didn't do anything special there. Just press the abilities. I can't believe this champion has a low win rate, Bob. Holy shit. Let's take this dragon. So I wait for the second into that, right? Rel's gonna die. I'm not going ham at the beginning. This would be any bruiser champion. Vex goes in and starts the play. All I have to do is follow up with her. When you have primary engage, such as Vex's CC, or imagine like a Malphite, that's when you want to go in. Although we have CC in our ulti, obviously it's not as good as a Malphite or something. So let your team go in, show up at the second part, and then get a quadra kill. Like the easiest quadra kill I've ever gotten. Doing nothing special. Clean up my raptors, and then I'll just head for the Rift Herald. Start rinsing these camps. Hi guys. Like imagine if I jump into them here. I can show you, I can get chunked and then just be useless, but I'm not gonna do that. Unless. Q and then get in range. Q. Garen isn't 1v3. Vex has ulti though. I'll follow the play first and worried about Rift Herald. Nice, easy play. Ulti. Auto Q. Auto W. Auto Q. Auto E. Auto. Alright. Q. Q. Moving. Slow him. Auto. Super balanced champ. That's all I can say here. I'm not even coming close to dying. This is crazy. I actually have so much healing from Conqueror too. Just a few dashes. Just a couple. Let's do this Rift Herald. What a crazy ass champion. Whoops. Ugh. Alrighty, let's reset. Where do we even go from here? I don't think it really matters. Black Cleaver is good. Oh, some magic resist. Sucks that... Oh, I can't afford the whole thing. Nice. Maul of Malmortius, and off we go. Maul of Malmortius gives us AD, magic resist, ability haste, and then a magic damage shield based on our bonus AD. We got a lot of bonus AD at this point. So now that I have this level lead, level 13, 3 items, it's time to spend it. So we can get this red buff and then go fight. We can start playing like a total asshole, because even if multiple champions show up, it's gonna be alright. I'm gonna be able to kill them, probably. Very fun, very balanced. Hi, Mundo. W for some distance. E. Smite. Ulti. Auto Q, Auto Q, E, Auto, Auto W, Auto, and then Q onto... Oh, he died. Noob down. My Vex isn't bad either. Alrighty guys, time for Baron. This game is a bit too easy. I don't know when I got 14 kills, but... What? Alright. Look at that shield. Please tank this. Please tank this. Okay, no Baron is fine. Heal up a little bit. So I don't have ulti, I know how chasing this looks. Looks like that, like I'm walking into a rumble ult. W, E, Q, auto, Q, auto. It's too easy, Bob. It's legit like too easy. It seems like super overpowered. Like, what the... I have nothing to say about it other than like, wow. That's overpowered. That's crazy. All I have to do is show up second, and then I'm insta-winning. Yeah, they're super not fed and dying, but like, dude. That's just not right. BF sword to the bot side. Let's get that third dragon. I wish it showed how much damage the Spear of Sojin dealt, but Eclipse has blocked 1400 so far. Don't even have to auto the camp, just spam every ability and it's dead. Wow, the ability haste on the abilities is crazy. You can feel way more cast than with the Electrocute page. Alright, maybe Conqueror was right. Alright. Mr. Ezreal's dead. I still have this Rift Herald, actually. Use that to push. E, Q1, and then Q2. Nice. 450 damage. Just from one ability. Just from one ability, Bob. Like, sure, to land the Q2, I need to be close to the enemy. That's crazy as a melee champ. Miss me. Nice, we got an inhib. Heh. The Seraphine has Rhylife, so her E slows immediately. I think I'm fine. W. Normal ass shield right there. Ulti. Q. E. Yeah, I'm just casting abilities. Yeah, it just works out. The CC from the ulti, the shield from the Eclipse. No, I'm staying alive. We know this champ don't die. I wonder what she eats for breakfast. That is about all she wrote. Let's get out of here. This guy just wants to die, I guess. What's 2 and 12 to 2 and 13, eh? W. E. Smite. Q. Damn, I still don't land that Q. And it doesn't matter, my E is just up again. That's super normal. This champ is super normal. For cool guys only. Steel Sigil. Might as well wait for the GA. Guardian Angel allows us to play as offensively as possible. You already know at this point it's just more items. They are already screwed. Let's get this Baron and close this bad boy out. I can't believe it. And it's just this easy to play. There's not a whole lot of finesse to it. Although she has this dashes, you're using these dashes like basically one of two ways. You're going forward or you're going backwards. Either way, you're gaining massive value from each dash because it closes so much distance. In League of Legends, movement speed is one of the most important stats for a reason. More distance is effective damage, is effective tankiness. And where this champion already has tankiness built in, it really feels like they messed up. It feels like they designed a champion that shouldn't exist. A bruiser that has a billion dashes. Every other bruiser, one dash. Smite. Let's send her home, boys. Let's push this bad boy down. Shield breaker. Alright. My ulti with rank 3 now shreds 30% of the enemy's armor. Lol. I guess I should just E to start, and then Q, smite, auto Q backwards, and then that will get the Ezreal's dash, and I can ulti, and then... Fuck. And then I accidentally dashed after my ulti away from Ezreal. I mean, it's fine, we still end. E, W, auto, Q, and I'm alive. No such thing as a bad attack on this bitch. We will not be dying today. That W shield was insane. As per usual, look at that. Alrighty, another fair and balanced game. Final score 18, 0, and 10. Eclipse blocking 1200. God bless America, you know? I think they made it better. I think they made these champs bigger and better than ever. Like, that fight where I got the Quadra on the dragon, I was like, alright, enjoy, enemy team. The success that leads to that through the gameplay too is through farming those camps and then receiving the plays. Being there second is so much stronger than being there first. That will put us at Diamond 3, 32 LP. Final damage dealt 27,000 with damage taken 33. That's a good ratio. Conqueror healing is 500, Coop dealing 900, and Sudden Impact dealing 1,000. Alrighty, GG. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next game. Bye-bye. Alrighty, welcome to game 2. I'm going to be playing into Elise. I mean, the matchups look pretty bad for me if I had to guess. Elise, Zed. I would imagine that assassins do pretty good into Ambessa as we're kind of a bruiser assassin. What counters assassins? Well, another assassin. And especially those champs' damage, like Elise particularly, has a lot of percentage HP damage. So even when we build some tanky items, it might not exactly pan out. Be starting blue buff here and then pathing down towards bot lane. Operation Bully bot lane is always a go. One thing with the shield too, you deal more damage if you use the shield after you've taken damage from a champion or from the big monsters. So when you're clearing, we actually do want to wait before we use the W. We want to wait to get autoed like that. Oh, and then actually hit the W to deal a little bit more damage. I can't believe the strength of this champion though. Although it is like fairly limited in terms of like proactive plays in the jungle. Just the fighting utility is insanity to me. And it's pretty easy too. Very top lane and jungle coded. Even if you're smashing the buttons, it can all work out. Now the Elise hasn't ganked yet, which is definitely odd. Nothing for me to adjust in terms of my path though, until she shows us what she's gonna do. Both my mid lane and my bot lane having the enemy pushed in. We definitely don't have a gank ourselves. Elise misses that cocoon. They're still gonna get rooted by that. Yeah. Yeah, I'll smite this and get a move on now. They're kind of chunked. Yeah, this isn't a winning play for me. If I flank them, I'm going to have to tank 3 champions through some CC. That's not going to work. But clean up the minions. Oh, I couldn't get the auto off before my Q2. Regardless, I still have that farm advantage over the Elise. She skipped her camps to do that. So I'll finish my Krugs and I guess just reset. There's no play for me bot lane anymore, since their bot lane resets. And there's probably not going to be a play mid until a little bit later. Back to the top side I go. Still going to be faster than Elise though. A couple of those minions too, I can afford the pickaxe, nice. So I didn't get the Scuttle Crab, but I still get level 4 because I got the minion XP. It works out. Kind of surprising, honestly. The minions give you less XP in the early game. Now if I had to guess, Elisa's still on the map clearing her blue side. She probably just needed 2 camps for level 4, so she could reset after that. Bad players will stay on the map, good ones will reset. Alrighty, let's do the Scuttle Crab, and then from here, I could choose to gank mid lane. Zed, nowhere to be found, as per usual. There's a shadow, but it looks like my Akali is gonna leave herself. The Raptors are gone. Weird. No ganks and no farm. Yep. Back to my camps. I would love to kill a bad guy, guys. Hell, I'd love to hit one. What a weird thing, too, where they just recycled the animations of Like, at least her walk is so Shyvana. The dash is definitely Callista. Funny recycled champion. Dash into the wall to get the 2 parts of the E without moving, and then I can get that auto attack faster. Doesn't necessarily matter until it does. These guys are trading pretty heavily bot lane. That's what I'm seeing right now. Get on down there. Hi, Elise. You're too slow. W. E. Auto. Q. Sortie. Q. Bye-bye. Kali will finish this, though. No repel from that guy. Man, I dash right into that cocoon, and as soon as I get hit by that cocoon, boom, a Zed right behind them, just to dump everything on top of me. Maybe if I flash a little bit faster, then I'd be in business. Regardless, to the top side. We're gonna have to do this top play before the Void Grubs for sure. I got some AD, but this guy's gonna have to land some abilities. Volibear's very tanky. Shove, E, auto, Q, auto, W. Don't even need that Q too. Landing the Q is so crazy important on this champion. So you want to get as close as you can with the W and the E, and just your general movement to get on top of that enemy and make sure you guarantee land that first part of the Q. Landing the sweet spot of the Q is nice, but not super necessary. Okay, Elise, sortie. She's just leaving the Void Grubs? I don't understand. Come contest me or don't. No Void Grubs for me. Let's do some camps. If we're not doing a play, we need to go back to the camps as fast as possible. Standing around and waiting for something is the worst thing you can do. Come on, die, blue buff. No, I missed the Q. No. It's gonna take me forever, just... Yeah. 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 Definitely smite that wolf. Speed of the process here. Not really going to stop for these minions. The caster minions are worth less. Less than the melee minions. So if you're not getting a bunch of melee minions and these camps are up, and I just spent my time wasted on a top play, no time to waste on some funny minions. Clips is 1,300 away. Ping all you want. I got some camps to do. I like how they do that in that cadence too. They just realize like what's going on. They're like, that's how you know it's a bad ping. You know, I want more of like an on the way rather than an SOS. But I got my Eclipse. No camps skipped required. Stupid Lux. Really not receiving my free ass win though. Where's my free kills, guys? Right, knock up. Volibear ulting away. That's gonna be Dragon for the enemy. I'm not sure what to do. Other than get into Elise's red side. Mr. Zed, you want to stop me? I dare you. I dare you to come try. Now that we have our ulti, we can actually mitigate his initial engage. I'm trying to find his red buff here. Like, there is nothing for me to do, truly. Since I didn't reset bot side. If I go that way, it is so likely that the Volibear sees me as he's walking back to lane. But now I have a flank on mid lane. It's not bad. Zed missing both. Okay, and ulti. Auto E. Auto Q. Noob down. I like that. I like the line. Whenever you have the flank, it's always going to be so much easier to land the ulti. You'll be closer to the enemy. They won't see you. You can kind of line it up. Alrighty. Elise, I love you. Do you want Gromp? Not showing just yet. Come on, come back. Elise, I love you. Q? Okay. I was going to try to surprise her with the Q too. Not going to work out this time. W. Oh! I don't even need it, really. You're going to babysit the Elise? Come on, grow up. Flash, E, Q, auto, Q. No, I missed like everything. Just walk into him, I guess. Q, auto. Maybe. Maybe if I get my Eclipse proc there. Even with missing the Q too. I really should have centered my screen. Oh. Boots. I guess it's Merctrez this time. Nah, but we still need Ninja Tabby. Nah, I know how this goes. This champion has so much mobility that surely we don't want the Merctrez. We can get Magic Resist later. But Ninja Tabby against the Volibear Zed and Misfortune. Even the Elise is good. Nice dodge. Here I come. Q. E. Q. Auto. Noob down. And ulti. Nice. Auto. Waiting. Auto. Q. Dodge. Q. Smite. W. Auto. E. He slowed. He slowed. Q. Auto. Q. Auto. Noob down. Now we're talking. Finally, some juice. Go figure, it's showing up at the second part of the fight. It's always the key to winning these fights. So I used the... I don't even know what I did at the start with the Elise. I dodged something. Listen, that's as far as I got, Bob. Dodge the abilities with all the dashes? Good. Subscribe for more tips. Let's get these Void Grubs, and then we'll clear it on down. And now that we have some juice, we can start overtaking the Elise. Get super strong, farming all of the camps in between. All the camps and all the champions. Void Grubs are alright. But if we start winning, then the Void Grubs will just help us take those turrets way faster. Taking shit faster just means you have more time for other important shit. Because I'm an important man that does important shit. Righty, back to the camps. Kill my ADC, I do not care. Although I have a shit ton of gold, that was one off the play, off the reset. So these camps will still be giving me good XP. That clear is so fast. It may not look like it as you're doing it. Damn. Then it's just second rotation to the Q. Q away. Q like that. Camp is dead. To the next one. The better and more comfortable you get, pulling these camps at lower HP, always the better. Every single jungler. No, I used the W. I guess it's fine, my E is up. Now, although the dragon just spawned, my bot lane's gonna reset, and I want to reset as well, spend all this gold. So Ninja Tabby, pickaxe, I'll wait for a tunneler. Just give me more AD since we're winning this hard. Now that we have the ninja tab, we're even more mobile. Because in between all these abilities and auto attacks, it's just our movement. And as it comes into the mid game here, we're going to have to stay on top of the carry champions. So you want those tier 2 boots completed. So that as you're fighting, as you're getting slowed and CC'd, yeah, you have enough movement speed to stay on top of the target here. Ulti. Okay. Q. E. Okay, I can't even Q2. He's just dead. Big ass shield. 1 for 1 with their ADC. Still have to win the fight. W. That is a big ass shield, man. Auto Q smite. Got the job done, man. Auto. Okay, rest in peace. Frontlining for the boys. Auto. Auto. Auto.
Rampage.
Clean him up. I mean, it's 1 for 2 so far for me. Q. Just hit him.
Shut down.
Eventually those guys will die. Damn. The battle of the control mage supports. Anyways, it wasn't like a murder of a fight for me, but that's still a good winning fight. We got the dragon, and my team cleans up the kills. Anytime we're dying for our carries and dealing an okay amount of damage, and more importantly, tanking a lot of damage, then it's good. Against that enemy team comp, Elise and Zed are assassins. Once they spend their cooldowns, they're on cooldown for a significant amount of time during that fight. If they spend the abilities on me, easier for my carries like the Varus and the Lux to play. My carries support Lux. Alrighty, and just like that, the camps are done. Clear's getting faster and faster. At this stage of the game, like the Q is just such a low cooldown. You can really spam it out. Get multiple hits of it. It looks like I'm just going to be mitigated on this. All by myself over here. W. Get this to about 4k HP and I can just engage this with my ulti. Looks like I'm getting flanked on, but it's okay. Ulti. Smite. Oh, close. Cute. We are out of there. Just living super not living super normal. I tanked 3,100 damage, if not more. Like, that is so many abilities spent. That's a 1 for 4. That's a job well done, Ambessa. Just get in there and die. Well done.
Aced.
Stupid. Like, legit so stupid. I almost won the smite as well. Now, one thing to note with the ulti, you shoot that line, it will put you at the furthest target hit. Most abilities like this are like first champion hit. No. So you can be standing right in front of their front line and get onto their back line, which is like super OP. You're not supposed to have that backline access so easily.
Has destroyed a turret.
Dragon's coming up, so I'll pass to the bot side. And then I'm saving up for Maul of Malmortius. That will really augment how we can play into their whole team comp, giving us a lot of magic resist. We only have 50 right now. Looks like the enemy's just screwing around topside. Dude, I have so many assists right now. I'm helper Ambessa, not the carry. I'll defend bot lane. Kill the bad guys. No, just walk around. He rides this in, that's a mistake. Q? E? Q smite. Close. Auto. Sortie. The W will shield you more if you've taken damage, so you want to get hit first and then use that W. Wait, no, it deals more damage. It doesn't shield you anymore. Right? Gains a shield for 2 seconds, braces herself, then she slams the ground. Increased damage. Yeah, so it's increased damage if you've gotten hit. It's like an auto attack worth of damage too. It's nothing crazy. Q? Fuck. I need to land that Q. Ulti. Didn't mean to hit this guy. Auto Q. Auto Q. Auto. Nuke down. Sortie. W. E. Now let me move. Not even close to dying. Not even close to dying. Lol. I kinda really like that, but I also can just feel like this is so overpowered. Now I'm wondering, like, what's this champion's real power, eh? What a classic, too. They make, like, this ugly old lady champion just, like, the Beast Unleashed. Because they know, like, probably naturally her play rate will be pretty low. If it's just simply an ugly champion, you know, that's not Lux right there. It's an old lady that's telling you to study for your social studies test a bit too aggressively. Winning. My team just keeps pushing. Let's reset. And now I just want to play for the Baron. I already have the level lead on Elise. She doesn't farm. Easy enough. Hex Drinker and to the top side. I bet just getting Sterax would be better here. But I'm getting Maw Malmortius. Who care? Baron pretty available for us. Thank you. Yeah, we might want to do that. Rolls eyes. That would be pretty good. You're fucking lucky you can't see my dumbass facial expressions right now. The camp is dead. I have but no allies on the Baron. I put the control word down. They have no vision on the Baron. They have the vision on the Baron. Ulti. UW. Sortie. Just gonna immediately reset. I know I can't contribute shit now. I started the play for you guys. It's definitely hard to reach in there though. Yeah, I definitely should have went Sterax. This champion doesn't feel very Maw Malmortius coded. Where like I would be the one hitting them so much. With the shot, we start that Baron, then turn onto them. Since the play doesn't pan out, everyone can go back to farming. That's still a winning play for us. So I'll finish my topside camps and just move into the Elise's red side. Because once that Baron play is mitigated, we want to take the farm and look for another fight. Doing too many fights back to back just doesn't work out. Nice. Too fast. So the spider too fast. My team's fighting for no good reason right now. We're killing them to kill them. Q. W. Q. E. Ulti. Auto Q. Auto Q. That's about all I got. Now since my ulti is down, although I could be standing still with my team mid, We taking these camps instead. As they die, it's literally not a big deal. The enemy can't do Baron. In the meanwhile, I'm gathering all these resources. We run this line where we just power ourselves up and then play for the next fight. So let's farm until we have that maw completed. These fights are useless because they don't really earn us an objective. The big objective would be Baron. You don't get that by slamming into the enemy right next to their base. 1450. I guess I'll reset. As much as the solo lanes want to just run into their jungle and fight, it's not panning out. But my champ's so OP, it don't really matter. Die as many times as you want. It's gonna be okay. Maw of Malmortius and to the bot side. Yeah, I definitely should have went a Bruiser item third. It just feels wrong to have a Maw this early. Yeah, that camp is dead now. That is one of the tankiest camps in the game. The empowered blue buff. Dead just like that. Dodge the cocoon. Ulti! Q. Auto E. Q. Auto W. And now we go again. E flash. Auto Q. Auto Q. Auto. Noob down. Just right past the volley bears we're fighting there. Q. Auto. Q2. Auto. Auto. Noob down. Let's push. As soon as Volleybear spins his CC on me, I don't have to hit him. And I ignore the front line to get onto that ADC. Use the abilities here for the empowered autos. Give us a little bit more damage to the structures. Inevitably speeding up our push. You know, it also kills the minions. We'll speed up the push. Apparently I just have infinite energy as I'm hitting these. Sortie. Sortie. W. Q. Q. Okay, GG. Final score 4-4 and 14. The Cliffs blocking 2,160. GG. I thought that one was going to be a little rough given the early game, but once we got those couple of kills in that red side, we really turned it around. Shows that even with a slow start, you can get the job done here. Ambessa, you're OP in and out, eh? Plus a Diamond 311 LP, final damage dealt 21,000. Way more than my solo lanes, by the way, which is insane. And then damage taken 34. Conqueror healing is 650, Coop dealing 500, and Sudden Impact dealing 760. If you're not running Sudden Impact, you're missing out. Well, Bob, GG. I think the Conqueror page is just as overpowered as the Electrocute page for different reasons. The different reasons being, like, once you're in the late game fights, you're always going to be clumped on multiple people. That's where Conqueror really takes over. Conqueror's more defensive in the early game, so I'm sure Conqueror will be the staple rune on Ambessa, especially once she's nerfed and plays more standard in the jungle. One thing that's nice about Conqueror too is that it gives you a lot of free stats across the entire page. AD HP on Conqueror, HP on Triumph, Legend Haste, obviously the ability haste, and then damage on Coop. The domination tree in comparison with the Electrocute page gives you simply more burst early game, and then it falls off a little bit later. Who knows how they'll rebalance her? I think both builds are viable. Eclipse with Bruiser with Conqueror, or Electrocute with Voltaic. And then you can choose where you go from there. But the champion is just definitely overpowered and a lot of fun to play. And super balanced, apparently, because people have such a low win rate on her. God bless. We know League of Legends players suck, but they really go out of their way with this champ. To have a 38% win rate, that's what it is. It's crazy. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you learned something. If you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Click the join button to support the channel and get access to videos sooner. And click the link below to buy some coaching. Alrighty. Peace out. Bye-bye.